Hello, my name is Anthony Knapp with Linden Air Cargo. We'll be doing a pre-flight today. I'm a flight engineer. I've been with Linden for approximately 4 years now. We'll start off with the exterior pre-flight, interior, and we'll be pointing out items during the pre-flight. First thing I do is when I come out to the aircraft, I do a quick overview of the aircraft, exterior surfaces, see anything that's out of the ordinary. I'm going to go ahead and start off with checking my ground test valve. The ground test valve is allowed to tie the utility and the boosters and the aux system together. I want to make sure the handle's in place and my caps are on and the pin is set in place. As I come out of the nose wheel area, I make sure my beacon light is rotating and is on. I check my taxi light back there. And I check my taxi light over here. And my taxi light is on. Things I'm going to look for is on my door seal. Check my seal. I have no cuts. Everything kind of looks good. And across. I make sure she's flush. Looks good and looks good. I look at my hooks and they look good. I come down and check my battery. We have lead acid batteries on this aircraft. So what I do is I basically check my connector, safety wire, my plugs, safety wire, and my circuit breakers are in. I check all my wiring and everything looks good inside the compartment. Here I check my pitot static system. It looks good. Radome, the condition of the radome, make sure everything is looking in good condition. I check my right hand side pitot. Since we do not carry any gaseous oxygen on this compartment is not used. As you see, this is our flight deck air conditioner scoop. By having the flush, basically NASA scoop here, this basically tells us this is a small pack. Again, 401 and 403 have the GTC and the small packs. I come back through here, check my static port, my blowout plug for my oxygen, and my outflow valve, make sure my condition. And that's also our free air temp bulb heater. Check my static ports. My windows from the exterior, my other static ports, and my window. As I come back, I check the area of the emergency escape hatch, make sure that is in good condition and in place. As I come down and check my cargo compartment air conditioner, I check the inlet, and with the inlet I can verify by looking in here at my aux vent valve that it's open. I check my exhaust. Make sure the area is clear, no contaminants. I check my main landing gear door that it's open and it's locked in place. My light's in good condition. My tire is in good condition. And then I check my brake wear pins. They're both good, both the forward main landing gear and my forward aft tire. I'll check my aft tire on the back. As I come around, I'm going to look overhead and check for any open panels, missing rivets, screws, anything of that nature. So I look at all the cam locks and the panels. As I come down, I'll grab my prop Make sure my prop brake is released, that I also do not have a decouple, and I also look in the intakes. Make sure it's clear, and I have no blockage. I check the conditions of the prop spinner, no cracks, dents, anything of that nature. I check my panels, they're in good condition here. I come down, check my leading edge, check my engine again, my cowlings, that they're all in place. Again, check my intakes, and they look good. Again, I look at my cowlings on this side of the engine. Everything looks in order. As I come down, check my leading edge. Check my lights out. Come down the side. Check my aileron. My fuel vents, that my screens are in place and I don't have any fuel on deck. Check my flaps. In my flap wells, I want to verify that I have no wires, cannon plugs, anything that could have come loose on the previous flight, and everything is looking good here. I also checked my turbine. A nice kind of I would say a C-130 trick is that you close your hand like so. You look into your turbine, and it takes a lot of the glare out, and you can see pretty far into the turbine area if you were without, just with the hand without the eye. As you come down, again, I check my plumbing, my wires, and make sure everything's in place. Check my turbine again on number 3 motor. Everything looks good. I check my vents. This is for my aux system. You'll have 2 here. The skinny one that's hanging down is for the compartment, and the round one is for the vent system that's a wraparound for the aux system. Come from back here, I'll check my tire, it's in place, and then my last brake wear indicator pin, I'll check so. And again, I check for leaks, anything tears, anything of that nature, or any chains hanging down that hold down the plumbing down to the anti-skid and the brake valve systems. This is my SPR panel, my single point refueler. This is where we fuel the aircraft at. And basically we have a cap, we take the cap off, and this is where we do our fueling at. So all I'm doing is verifying my switches in the correct position. My valve is off. We also have an accumulator here that I verify prior to fueling that my accumulator is charged. As I work back, I verify again the fuselage for any dents, nicks, anything that's out of the ordinary. As I work back through here, I check the fuselage. I check if there's any rocks or any items along here. It's very particular condition, basically, of the back of the aircraft on the ramp here. Come up over here. I'll work overhead and check the horizontal stab. Make sure my leading edge is in good condition. Check my static wicks. Again, as I did my elevator rudder trims, I verify that my elevator, my rudder, and also my aileron trims are all in place. From back here, I check my beacon lights, make sure they're on, and from here I get a good overview of the upper wings for checking the anything on top of the wing, which we'll take a look at here shortly. As I come along, basically I'll be checking the same items. We'll start up again once we get to the GTC. At this time, we're going to go up and do our overhead top of the wing inspection, where we'll be checking the exterior panels and everything from the top of the plane. Basically, this is our overhead hatch. This is used for in case of a ground evac. Our primary is our crew entrance door, and our secondary is our overhead itch. And again, it'll be a primary if we were to ditch in the water. Watch your step when you come up, please. Okay, as we walk down through here, basically the rule of thumb is that you'll check it as we go down. So, as I come down, I check my antennas. I check my beacon light.